Nexxlegacy.
Stuff like that from the real ladies doing real things, and you know what I'm saying, we got one of the real ladies in tonight. You know what I'm saying, y'all been wanting this woman in, so y'all got her. Classy from Real Chance of Love in the building tonight on Ladies Night. What's good, baby?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm so happy to be on your radio show tonight.
I'm glad you on. First off, I just want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just a week ago, I was like, hey, this was a dream, and now it's reality. So here we are.
It's my pleasure.
Here we are. So, you know what? First off, before I even start asking you any questions and stuff like that, let me just say once again that not just do I only appreciate you for taking time out of not just your busy schedule. It's like well past midnight out there on the East Coast. So
yeah, it's past my bedtime. But I couldn't miss it, so I'm happy to do it.
No doubt. And you know what I'm saying, you know how like normally how we do it every ladies night, we always try to recognize the people that's keeping it real, doing real things, and just kind of like about their business in a real way. So one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of like holler at you too and get you on the show is just not just for networking purposes, but just acknowledge the fact that, you know what I'm saying, just out of so many people that be on the reality shows, you know what I'm saying, just kind of watching your swag and stuff like that, you one of them real ones. So that's why I wanted to, you know, holler at you, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you. That's what's up.
Well, it's much appreciated. So, I mean, with all this stuff with Real Chance of Love, this season 2 and stuff like that, like before I even start diving into some other stuff, how did you get started with, like, you know, who came and hollered at you about trying to get on the show?
I've been modeling for maybe 2.5 years prior to doing the show. So in that time, I had gotten onto a lot of email lists, and I heard about the show different ways. I mean, they even list it on VH1.com when they're having castings. So basically, I, you know, sent in a few pictures and, you know, did the typical why should I be selected for the show type thing, and then eventually I was invited to Miami, and, you know, one thing led to another, and I was flown out to L.A.
Okay. So it kind of happened quick, fast, and in a hurry, too, right?
Yeah,
you know, they just got at you real quick, huh?
Right.
Yeah. You know, and one of the things that I always hear, because I interviewed so many, you know, reality stars over the last couple of years or whatnot, you know, everybody always say it's just like, you know, the process was just like so much of a grind where, you know what I'm saying, you knew, like people knew at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's one of them other love shows or whatnot, but, I mean, the whole production part of it and how it kind of came about, did it just seem like it was just a regular TV show and not just you know, basically what I'm getting at was, you know, did it seem real to you like these dudes was looking for love, or did it just seem like it was a TV production, basically?
It definitely did not feel natural. I mean, the guys were not hanging around us 24/7, and, you know, just the cameras happened to be on. There were definitely multiple powers at be in the house. I don't know how much Real and Chance had, you know, over the choices that were made, but I mean, you know, it was not what I expected.
Yeah. Now, not what you expected on a good or bad side?
I mean, I expected, you know, the wildness. I mean, to be honest, I didn't watch reality shows really before I went on to this show. So, I mean, but I had seen certain things, you know, like Rock of Love and how the girls acted, and I've heard stories about certain people, the fights and whatnot. But when I tell you that part was real, like for the people who've watched the show, Real Chance of Love 2, since the beginning, you know, the show between Show Me and the fight between Show Me and Vegas, that was real. That was not, no one instigated it except for Vegas and a couple other people. And I was kind of shocked at that because I'm like, do people really act like this? But as far as, you know, Real and Chance, I mean, I would probably say it's more negative than good. I mean, I hate to say it. I wish I could say that it was the best experience I've ever had, but it was hard during the show, and it's been difficult even after it.
When you say after it, what do you mean by that? Just feedback-wise from other people, or? Feedback,
I mean, just VH1 edits the shows to kind of portray people the way they need to, not necessarily saying that it's not accurate, but it's kind of exaggerated.
Right.
And people take that like it's, you know, the real business, and they come at you like they know you, and some people are rude. So, I mean, it's just some getting used to.
And, you know, to me, I think that's one of the things that's kind of like alarming, too, when it comes to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had your time. I mean, you stayed in the house as long as you stayed in, and you know, you soaked up enough attention for people to kind of, you know, I guess put people's opinions on a twist when it comes to, like, you know, okay, well, you know, they had you pegged as a certain particular type of person or whatever.
Right.
I mean, do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, like, you still kind of like, even afterwards, you kind of kept your head high and, you know what, I went in there and did what I need to do and it just didn't work?
I mean, I'm still on the show. I was myself. I didn't put on for the camera or anything like that. And even, I mean, I am a classy person. That is, you know, there is some truth based in my name. I went on there, you know, just to kind of go with the flow. And one of the things that I think that I'm finding that's negative, the way they're portraying me, is that I'm not fun. And they cut a lot of the fun things out, like I was thinking, because you know, if you hear these things over and over again, you start to kind of doubt yourself, or at least I do. So I'm comparing myself to some of the other chicks, especially the real chicks, and I noticed that nothing that I did was different from what they did. However, you know, this is how they characterized me. So,
so they kind of pegged you as like a square or something like that, who's like a wallflower more or less, right?
Yeah, with no personality. But I mean, you know, the people who follow me on Twitter, a lot of people say, you know, wow, I mean, I didn't know that you were like that, blah, 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 like you are on Twitter type thing, because they get to actually see all different sides of my personality.
Yeah, you be going hard on Twitter, baby. I be loving your posts. You be getting it in. That's what I was like, this woman, she 100. But see, you know what? I never, like, until I talk to you in person and or deal with you in a way, I never try to pass judgment on somebody until we have, you know, some kind of dialogue or something like that. You know what I mean? So,
and intelligent people do that, but there's fewer of us than there are those who will prejudge, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know, like you said, I mean, you're still on the show and stuff like that, so we ain't gonna really get into none of that other stuff as far as, you know, how long you lasted, blah blah blah. But you know what I'm saying, your newfound, I mean, there are some people that do show you a lot of love, though, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Including yours truly, because, you know.
Yes, you do, and I appreciate it. I have to say there's more people who show me love than there are the people who don't or have their little comments. But I think it's kind of like with anything, the negative kind of sticks out. Because I'm the type of person, if it doesn't make sense, then it kind of bothers me. So, I mean, how can you hate on classy? I mean, you either you love me or you don't, and if you don't, keep it moving.
I mean, and you know, most people, they opinionated. They gonna do what they do. But to me, it's kind of like, you know, why hate on somebody that's been on TV anyways? If you want to hate on somebody, hate on VH1 or 51 Minds or Real Chance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all not really rocking out and being portrayed like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I think that's my whole issue with, like, reality shows when people are looking for love. Like, if you trying to go grab some money, like that I love money stuff or whatever, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But the love thing is rough, mainly because you get people that's not really on there for that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it tends to get kind of stale after a while because, you know, everybody, you know, the majority of it, I guess you can say, is not on there looking for actual love. And, I mean, who's going to find love on TV? Do you believe in that, though, to be honest?
I mean, it hasn't, as far as I know, maybe once. It hasn't happened so far, but then I think that it might be the host, too, like the stars of the show. I think that plays a very large role in it. I mean, but I can tell you, a lot of the girls on my show, at least, were really feeling the guys. So, I mean, a lot of the girls came on and, you know, wanted to make something happen. And, I mean, I don't really know if that's the case for Real and Chance. We'll see.
Right. Yeah. Newfound fame and stuff like that. You grabbed it. You pretty much experienced it, highs and lows and stuff like that. Now, what's one thing you want to take from being on a VH1 show that, you know, you get all these, you know, you get 2 million viewers and stuff like that to watch you? What's the one thing you want to take from that?
From being watched by so many people? I mean, in a perfect world, I would like everyone to be able to see that you don't have to be over the top, slutty, and trashy to be on a reality show. Unfortunately, since VH1 is not showing that, you know, I can be sexy in a different way, or that I can be fun without throwing myself at guys. I mean, some people are kind of missing that message. But I mean, people always say that you need the haters because they're kind of like upset fans. So I mean, whether or not you like my character, I still appreciate the attention. I mean, I'm hoping people will notice me. I'm hoping that it will be a stepping stone to something else.
Yeah, I noticed you. I mean, I noticed you because, not just because, you sexy, you know what I'm saying? That goes without saying, you know what I'm saying? But, you just seem like you a step above some of the other ones just for the simple fact that you do carry yourself in a different light. You don't have to be the chick that's, you know what I'm saying, all on the guys or whatever, or the one that's getting severely wasted in order for you to, you know what I'm saying, make your point or whatnot. So, that was the one thing I took from, watching you. But I'm gonna keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying, and I already told you this too. I ain't a big ass Real a Chance fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, haven't been. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes are clowns to me, but that's just my opinion. I ain't gonna never get mad at nobody rocking and making money. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? They give my respect on that level, but overall they just seem they don't really seem real to me. It just seemed like it's just something that just about it that's just my opinion. But
I definitely wanted to go on the show to see how much truth was in what we see on TV. They are funny, they are silly, but I mean, obviously they definitely have their types, and I think they made it known early on in the show, and then for some of the girls, it kind of pushed them out of the category. I could probably comment a little bit more on that after the show has finished. I would love to talk about that. Oh, I'm going to go in when the show is over.
You know what? When the show is over, I need you to come back and give me that classy exclusive. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I would be more than happy.
as raw and as uncut as you possibly can. Just, what I'm saying? Just expose it all. You know what I'm saying? As far as your feelings
My
and stuff
pleasure.
Like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But what's up with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Post this. I mean, are you one looking for like, entertainment things right now outside of events? Because you know what I'm saying, events, y'all should go. You know what I'm saying? Holla at my girl if y'all got a spot out there. Y'all want this. You know what I'm saying, this girl to come hang out with y'all and stuff like that. Just you know what I'm saying. We'll get all the booking and all that information and stuff like that shortly. But you know what I'm saying, entertainment stuff. Acting gigs, different type of things. What's your aspirations, baby?
Of course, I would definitely like to do movies, but I mean, I just love television and I love entertainment. Some type of television series, sitcom, even a soap opera, anything. I mean, I want to try it all, and finally end with some leading roles in these blockbuster movies out here one day.
I got you. Now, is there anything that you will not play? Like, you know what I'm saying? Would you play? You know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to say that I probably would not play a stripper or a prostitute. However, I think it depends on the scale. Let's take Monsters Ball, for example. Halle Berry won an award for that. And it was very provocative, but it was very well done. I probably would not play a stripper in a sitcom because it's not as meaningful or,
exactly.
Deep. So, I mean, I think I would take it on a case-by-case basis.
Have you did any acting school, stuff like that, or?
I have looked in my area for the acting schools, and the courses aren't very long, so I'm going to be looking into that when the next session starts. I'm currently in Orlando, so, we do a lot of lifestyle-type modeling and commercials and things like that because we're, home of Disney World and, whatever and whatnot. But I would really love to, move out to L.A. or at least spend a little bit more time out there because I'm sure that they probably have better acting schools than what might be found around Orlando. So I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, if that's your home right now, then I'm pretty sure we can kind of collab together and see what we could be able to do to get like the best one in the area. And see, the one thing I really can respect about you is like, hey, you know what? You have an idea or you have a design about a craft and you want to go and try to, max that out as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to get a lot of respect for that, though. You know what I mean? So
I appreciate it. Yeah, I would definitely like to. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated.
So overall, like, you know what I'm saying, with the entertainment thing, what do you think overall about the reality shows in general? I mean, would you ever see yourself on one after this is all said and done, or, you know what I'm saying, you kind of see it as a fad that'll probably die out pretty soon?
A fad for me or just in general?
In general.
I think the public is tired of seeing these love shows because regardless
Word up.
of kind of,
Amen. Preach, girl, preach.
Am I telling the truth?
Preach, baby. Preach.
I think regardless of the theme, at the end of the day, you know, you have the wild chick, you have the dumb chick, you know, or a wild guy and dumb guy, whatever. For myself, I probably, and I say probably like 98% sure I would not do another love show unless it was my own. But however, that's kind of heavy because, again, I truly believe that we need to see another type of reality show. I'm all for the game shows. I would definitely do something like that. And I actually have my own idea for my own reality show that has nothing to do with finding love. And I'm finding that people actually like to watch the shows where some type of progress or goal is being attained. So if VH1 doesn't want to hear me, then, you know, I'll probably talk to NTV or E! News or someone because I definitely want to make it happen.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Got that good pitch, that presentation. I'm sure you got them ideas flowing. So, you know, that's definitely that's definitely what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I know some people that's online, and actually I got one of my co-hosts from out here out in Harlem actually that want to say what's good. To Miss Classy from Real Chance of Love, so I'm gonna do that before we let you go, baby. Hey, Butter, what's good, bro?
I mean, come on now. You had me on hold forever to talk to this young lady right here, man. Come on now. Now this party gonna start, you gonna have a go, man. But anyway, shout out to the whole Harlem world. Shout out to my homegirl Classy, man. I'm watching you on TV right now.
Thank
and
you.
shout out to the world, man. I'm here now. It's party time, Classy. It's so sad that you gotta go now, but it's party time now.
Oh, okay, well, have fun for me.
Oh, man.
So events, you know what I'm saying, different other things as far as booking, how can they get a hold of you, sweetheart?
Well, I do have my Twitter, but my email, which is the quickest way, is bookings at iamclassy.com. My website is iamclassy.com, which has links to all of my social networking sites. But yeah, basically Classy, CLASSY at IAMCLASSY.com.
Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? This woman right here, she does events, you know what I'm saying? If there's anything as far as commercials, anything going on the entertainment level that's tasteful, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you go ahead and holler at my girl on some real business, not just some fandom star-studded. You know what I mean? Like, because I know you get that. You probably get that every day, right?
I do. I'm not trying to create my own love show, so yes, please make it about business.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got money to make, you know what I'm saying?
I do appreciate, you know, a fan or someone just, you know, giving me props for what I did or whatnot, so you can hit me up too. It'll be easier on Twitter, so hit me up on Twitter. I'm there too.
Yep, and hit my girl up, follow her. Go make sure you go to VH1 with an S, Classy. If y'all kind of illiterate, don't know how to spell, VH1 with an S, Classy, CLASSY. Make sure you hit my girl up and follow her. Hopefully she'll be following your boy Branded shortly.
Yes, when I get back on my computer, I got to show you some love.
You know what I mean? So make sure you do that. Is there anything that, you know what I'm saying, that well, we already said that the TVs and, you know what I'm saying, they kind of portray you as something that you kind of already kind of made it clear what kind of woman you really are as far as, you know, outgoing, sexy, funny, down to earth, blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else you want to let these fans know about you?
About me, well, if you check out my website, I, you know, add things as I go, but I do have video diaries every week, and I address different things, and I try to make it a little bit fun. I have YouTube as well, so if you want to find out more about me aside from Twitter, just go to iamclassy.com, and you can, you know, see how I really am. I'm a complete package. I'm funny, silly, sexy, smart, all that, so, you know, just get to know me.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? And before we let you go, what kind of female artists you rocking? R&B or hip hop? What kind of female is influential to you on the music thing?
You know what? The CD that I have right now, and I don't think they've dropped anything lately, but I have Flowetry in my CD deck right now. Yes, very grown and sexy, And yeah, that's me. That's classy all the way.
See, I still be rocking that Say Yes too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That's definitely one of my
yes,
songs.
and feelings and imagination, all that.
Yeah, see, you know what? You threw one back for your people. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is definitely that's my thing right there though. Floetry, that CD was that was classic right there.
It was doing things, right? It speaks to me. Yes.
Classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What about that Whitney Houston? You know what I'm saying? You kind of feeling her right now, or
I
the new
do.
one, or?
I've listened to a few songs, and she has a beautiful voice, and, you know, I've always thought that more and more of the songs are growing on me. So, you know, props to her, and, you know, I look forward to hearing more of her music.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let my boy A-Butter say goodnight to you before we let you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Good
Go
night.
ahead, man.
I want to sing a song to you. No, I'm playing. Good night.
Are you going to serenade me? Oh, I'd really like to hear that.
Picture me singing with this voice right here.
You put your mouth in it now. She want to hear. She want to hear that serenade before she goes.
We all want to hear it.
You know what I mean?
Everybody know I don't sing. I'm a rap artist, but you know, good luck to everything that you do. I see it. You know what I'm saying? You live up to your name for real. Classy. That was a perfect name. If I watched the show without any name, that's the name I'd have gave you anyway. You know what I'm saying? But keep doing your thing, man. Where you live at? You live in Miami?
No, I'm in Orlando right now.
Orlando. Okay, shout out to Orlando then. Definitely.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You could have stayed longer.
Maybe, no, after the show I'm going to come back, so, you know, we could definitely talk about all the stuff that I can't say right now. So
let me tell you something. If you want to, man, listen, man, follow me on the Twitter, man. If you really want to laugh and be like, oh, shit, did he just say that? Follow me on the Twitter, man. I'm on there. Heavy as A_butter, BUTTA. I'm on there. There you go on TV right now. There you go. There you go, right there. You right there. You're sitting on the stand right now.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. And you know what? As we get ready to let you go, Classy, make sure you check her out. She's still on VH1. You know what I'm saying? Rocking out, doing her thing and stuff like that. And, you know, people go check your local listings and stuff like that for time slots or whatever it is. But, no, I wish you nothing but the best. Not just, you know what I'm saying, well, you know, the whole Real Chance of Love. You know, when you come back and air it out, I'm a really air out some real shit for you. So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I got some stuff to air out. I got some stuff to get off my chest.
But you know what, Classy? Always stay classy, because you don't never know what's going to come from it. Shout out to my homegirl, Bae, my homegirl, Lusty. You know, they doing their thing after, you know, Real Chance of Love. And, they, you know what I mean? Bae kind of went left field with it, but Lusty stayed herself, and she got a big shot. She's on the, what's the thing called? I could do bad all by myself by Tyler Perry. So you keep doing your thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
Hey, and before we let you go, one more quick question. One of the things that, you know, reality show, you definitely don't want to get stereotyped and stuff like that, but what is it about the stereotypes and the people out there? It's just kind of like, you know, you see the train wreck of people that's just not pushing out of that reality type zone, but what do you think that is, more or less? Is it the personalities or the effort that some of these ladies and dudes, for that matter, try to do?
I think it's the drive, what they want out of it. I mean, a lot of people go on to these shows, if it's not for love, they're looking for, you know, a little bit of fame. And, you know, once they have it, you know, they start getting approached by the celebrities, and, you know, that's all that they want. But that's not my goal. So, I mean, I'm going to use this as a stepping stone, and even if it doesn't work in my favor, I mean, I'm going to keep it moving.
That's right. Strength right there, you know what I'm saying? Her name is Classy, you dig? So make sure y'all check her out. Make sure you hit her on Twitter. Show some love, people, you know what I'm saying? And you know what, ABZ? I think Classy deserves this dedicated song right now that we're going to play for her right now. I think I'm Nexxlegacy.